DJ Top Cat coming at you live
Alright,
with
well,
Head Comet
we didn't hear the intro music again because, I don't know, OBS is a nightmare and we can't have nice things. But here we are again in another episode of DrawBomb, and we have a special guest. They are here today. You don't see their picture, but here they are.
Their
It's Zach.
disembodied voices here.
That's right. He's been on the show before.
Voice. That's right.
He's been on the show before. He's been on the show again. This is my brother Zach.
Zach, how you doing?
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be back here. Thank you very much. I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Alrighty.
And I'm excited to do some draw bombing.
The pleasure is all ours, Zach.
That's right.
How have you been?
Right. I've been very busy with work. I have a big boy job, unfortunately.
Work does that, I found.
Being adorable doesn't pay the bills, so I gotta...
Quoth Blink 182. Work sucks. I know.
I know.
Work sucks.
I know.
Like I was telling the viewers.
I know. That's
Wow.
what the tone was.
We got a lot going in the chat already. We got J Marshall CA saying, "Hey gang, hey to you, J Marshall. Good to see
Hello.
you." Lotus Clock is here. We got Crazy Kyle just subscribed. 25 months, 25 months straight.
gosh.
That's insanity.
That's quarter of
Insanity.
quarter of 100.
Speaking of a wild amount of subs, Leviathan Den just subscribed again for putting them at 20 months. My God, my God.
Fifth of 100.
Round
My
for
lord.
20 months.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
That's wild. And Lotus Clock says, it's Top Cat Bro. That's right.
That's
Top Cat
it.
Bro's here.
That's Top Cat Bro right there.
He's clever, that Lotus Clock.
Yeah, he's got jokes.
Jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. Spaghetti, spaghetti. It won't let me do tier 3 for some reason, says Leviathan Den, and I have to imagine it's because Twitch has deemed that we don't provide enough value for people to do tiers 3 subs, which
could
to
they
be fair,
say such a thing?
I do agree, but that's not their
What?
place to say. You know what I mean? I mean, let the people.
I think we
decide
deserve tier 4.
that. That's right. What? So like tier 3 sub is like when you pay, I think, like $25 a month to support
That's wild.
person. So like tier 4 would be like 50 or 100,
Yeah, you're right.
right?
We don't. You're right. We don't deserve tier 3.
No, absolutely not.
Oh no, the light pole. He's gone.
Don't worry. We're good. I'm just still kind of figuring out draw pile.
It takes a
I
little bit
just
of
went and I
it's
made
a
the
thing.
layers disappear, so I got
takes a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah. Don't worry. The post is coming back. It's gonna come back. It just
Post Malone.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Make sure if you're gonna put the post in, I guess you gotta put a bunch of tattoos all over its face.
I was gonna say I didn't give Gene Kelly in this drawing enough face tattoos
No.
and neck tattoos.
Oh, I see what I did here. Okay.
I watched a movie. Well, I've seen it twice now, actually, at this point. But I think it's all right. I watched it again because my dad wanted to watch it, and I was like, all right, well,
What movie?
I've seen it before, but
Is it
it's the new Guy Ritchie movie. It's the newest one. It's called Wrath of Man or something like that. It's all right.
What
it's
turns
not
out to be the Wrath of Man?
just Jason Statham shooting you in the head.
Yeah, I guess that kind of would have been somewhere around my guess.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't come out of left field or anything like that.
Does it come out of right here? What field does it come out of?
It comes out of his gun.
Can you please give me some? Okay.
I'm really
I
upset
see.
now that something is gonna be just like, sideblinding you, blindsiding, whatever. Clever girl.
Side blinding. Yep.
Side blinders. It's not as like stylistic as like Guy Ritchie movies have been known to be. Like the only reason you might know that it's a Guy Ritchie movie is that it's told in like a confusing and honestly unnecessary like chronological order. Like it's not told
Takes
in
you for a
chronological
ride
order.
with that fella.
Yeah, it exists. I don't know. It's fine.
Right.
You don't gotta see it. It's a Guy Ritchie movie. Yeah. It's
There's
I
the
don't know.
review for everyone.
Yeah.
You don't
it's-
gotta see it.
You don't
Right.
gotta see it. Post Malone gets
don't
shot in the
gotta see
face.
it.
That's why I
You
brought it
don't
up.
gotta
Is
see it.
Oh, he's in it. Okay, I understand now.
he's in it briefly. He's in like one scene and he gets shot in the face, and that's like he's in it for like 2
No,
minutes.
Just like Justin
tattoos.
Bieber
Yeah.
in that CSI episode.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
great. But Justin Bieber gets shot a lot more though, and you get to see it, and it's makes it that much
It's a
more.
pretty
enjoyable.
genius move because it's like, hey, this is for people who like him and for the haters.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, teen girls like Justin Bieber. Hey, people who don't like Justin Bieber. Pew, 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 pew. So it worked out.
I would almost rather, if I was gonna be in one of those shows, I'd almost rather be the guy getting like murdered. I feel like it'd be more fun.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Probably.
Justin Bieber's got the right idea.
I
You
mean,
don't even have to worry about squibs anymore.
that's true, but you know, the squibs. I would ask if they were gonna shoot me up, I'd be like, hey, can I get squibs? I'd want like the
Yeah.
integrity in my.
And they would
Squibs are
say,
great.
our props department budget is like, you're standing on it's the
Dick
floor.
Wolf is not signed off on that.
Yeah.
Dick Wolf is not paying money for squibs.
We do not have the budget for squibs. What the fucking shit do you think this is, Bonnie and Clyde?
If I was gonna be in CSI, I would definitely want to get murdered. I wouldn't
yeah.
want to be like, you know, like whenever they have a celebrity, like the celebrity guest on CSI, you're like, that's the guy who did it then, right? Or it's, I guess sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just
haven't
like,
watched
hey,
enough.
it's John McEnroe. Oh, hey, but
He's gonna be mad
alive.
probably.
yeah.
I played tennis once.
I got mad. It was alright.
He made a
What-
career
what-
out of just being the guy who gets mad. I guess a lot of people do that, right?
They do, but I mean that dude
It's like-
really his career
It's like a
trajectory.
Gordon Ramsay, like a. I guess he also cooks, but you know,
Yeah.
the thing that sets him apart is all the people that I know that are cooks are kind of roll their eyes at Gordon Ramsay. I've found.
I heard Gordon Ramsay is
Oh,
actually
Gordy.
a very, very nice.
Friends call him
charming,
Gordy.
Sweet man.
If you watch the like kids version of Hell's
Yeah.
Kitchen, he's like,
And
it's like super sweet.
You know, I know you burnt this truffle here, but tell you what, you tried your best. You know, you did. You sure did. That's okay. The thing about food is, it's not life or death. Just make sure you take it back and let's give it another go. And then, like,
Also, you can't help you're a fucking muppet.
yeah. In the show, he's like, "You fucking kidding me? Red food dye."
It's King Raw.
Yeah, that's the line.
That's the line. That's what he's famous for. He said
He
it.
says it.
I said.
Remember the
thing.
time he
Oh.
said something was wrong? Have you ever seen Gordon Ramsay's TikTok? It's popular, but I kind of hate it.
Oh no.
It's just him being like, what do you? He just reviews. He just like reacts to other people's videos. So he finds weird videos of people cooking, and then he just goes like, "Oh, what are you doing with the eggs? No, don't! Oh my God, what are you gonna do with that? Oh no, no! What are you doing with that? No!" And that's like that's the whole video, and I'm just like, ugh,
Of course.
get it. I mean, you're reviewing just randos cooking. Like none of these people. I don't know.
I don't know what's up with
It's
mine.
annoying. I don't like it. We got. Okay, let's see here. We got some things in the chat. Let's see. Gotta scroll back. We were paying attention. We were burning Gordon Ramsay too much.
I just want to say real quick before we move on to new subjects is that John McEnroe and Gordon Ramsay, and I'm sure like several other people, have really made a career out of just like they would have like faded from existence, but like John McEnroe was in Mr. Deeds, like, you know, people who have turned being like a tennis player, like a mediocre tennis player, and then like yelling a lot in the game into like acting in an Adam Sandler movie, like
Yeah.
close to the.
Hey, remember? Yeah, I was the
the
mad
decline.
guy. Like, you know, years before any of the audience.
Oh, sick! Do you want to be in a scene with Pavarotti? Sure. Like, fuck.
Okay. Let's see. Lotus Clock says my friend John is here because I told him it was possible to compel you to draw Willem Dafoe if he collects enough chat tokens. It's possible. People have done it. In fact, we did it for free, I think, last week. But that, you know, that was a one-off. Don't get any ideas.
Don't get any ideas. We only give so many away for free, and it's like most of them, but sometimes we don't. So.
Leviathan Den says if you squib a firearm, it blows up on the shooter itself. Unless we were talking not firearm talk. In movies, squibs are maybe we're saying the same thing, maybe we're not. I don't know. In movies, there's squibs. They're like blood packs. It's like you have a bag of blood under your clothes, and there's like a little teeny like charge.
It's got like
that
a
makes
little bit
it
of
blow up.
gunpowder in it, yeah. And it goes. Pew.
So a lot of times now it's like just edited in post. It's like CGI, but in a lot of movies, and also in the old days, there was when you see blood like spray out of somebody when they're being shot, it was like a little charge that was set up.
Yeah,
and it honestly looks a lot better a lot of times, but it's expensive.
The difference in quality is the main thing. Is that when you see a squib that's been like digitally edited in after the fact, it just doesn't look as good as, because like what real squibs will do is they'll like burst the shirt, and like it'll look like, you know, the clothing got like like it just has
like
the impact. It looks like you got shot.
Sure some effects artists nail it and you can't tell, but for the average, I feel like effects team, it's hard to look as real as a squib.
Yeah, it's also a matter of like visual effects artists in general tend to agree that the most that you can do before it gets to the editing bay, like the most that you can do like practical effects wise, is just gonna end up like that's gonna give you the best results. So you know, doing a squib versus just doing it in editing is generally agreed upon. It's just gonna look better. It's just gonna give you the result that's gonna be more satisfying. But you know, you have to time it. It's not as easy to just like shoot, because like if you're doing it in editing, you can just be like, okay, action, and then some guy will just go and then fall over. But like
well,
with
really realistic.
Yeah, great job, good. That's it. That's the only shot we need. One take, Jake. But with a squib, you gotta like time it, because someone's gotta like set the detonators and things like that. So it is more complicated to shoot with squibs, but the result, in my opinion, is a lot more worth it.
Yeah, that's better. A couple other things from the chat. Let's work our way through. Jay Marshall says, I mostly know of John McEnroe because Home Runner referenced him once. Yeah, he's everywhere, man.
Home Runner?
John McEnroe.
Yeah, he was
Homestar Runner, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Did I say Home Runner? I meant to say Homestar. He
Oh,
wrote
okay.
Homestar Runner. I just said it wrong.
Okay, I thought you meant Homestar Runner, but I wanted to make sure that I was like, maybe that's a thing I don't.
You know, real fans just call it Home Runner. You know, it's just we abbreviate because we're always talking about it.
no.
Yeah.
Real fans call it Strong Bad Email.
That's right.
Yeah.
The website that Strong Bad Email is on.
Spawn F is here. Welcome. Says sorry I'm late. Well, we were pretty mad, but we're happy you're here.
Yeah, we held on as long as we could.
Jay Marshall says Gordon Ramsay can distinguish between kids who are still learning and grown-ups whose potential is held back by their ego and laziness.
Yeah, his career would be pretty much
pretty
over if he started like a show where he just yelled at children like that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not asking for him to do it. It's funny seeing that contrast.
Yeah.
I would say though he does. I would say you're 99% right, but I mean when you're making reality TV, there's nothing really too real about it. So I'm sure he plays it up a little bit for TV.
I'm sure he plays it up
one way or the other.
But also, like, I to a degree, I could understand some of the anger to a degree, because like in a kitchen, if you're planning on serving that food and you're cooking it raw and like you're trying to serve, like you could kill somebody, and I would be pissed off too.
If it's fucking raw,
if
then,
it's fucking raw.
The
but
thing is,
it's definitely played up.
And also, if anybody here has worked in a kitchen, I know some of us
As
have. Me and
good as
Ian
the
have.
post is gonna get.
There's a lot of anger in that room.
Yeah,
always.
kitchens are angry.
Every day of the week, it's an angry place. There's a lot of fire, and I'm not talking about the grill.
Hey!
Oh!
Oh! Hey!
Oh!
Bam!
Yes!
Bam!
You got him.
Anyways, going back to the chat, Jay Marshall says hydrate.
Oh, I did do my hydrate earlier, but I can do it
Cheers.
again. It's not like, you know.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
No, you had your sip of water for the day. You're done now.
Oh shit! I went over my limit.
God damn it.
Oh, just now you turn into water.
Yeah.
You're like that guy from
Capri
the first
Sun.
X-Men movie. You're just gonna turn to goop and spill through the floor.
I imagine
Yeah,
I
you're like
turned into
Capri
a
Sun
Capri
or like
Sun
out
guy,
smack.
or the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Just get shunted off into
Leviathan Den
space.
says, "Oh, squib round is when a bullet gets stuck at the end of the barrel due to low gunpowder in the casing itself. Most of the time, the shooter doesn't know it happened, and then they fire a second round, and the gun explodes in their hand. Oh, damn. Yeah,
That's a different.
bad.
That is bad. That is also a different form of the word squib.
That's when your hand is the blood
Packing your
bag,
own
and it
bullets.
Yeah.
explodes."
Go to a fucking gun shop and buy your own.
He says, "Sorry for the long-winded explanation." No, it's fine. Thank you for
That's
explaining
okay.
that to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I've
don't
never
like
used
those
that
squibs as
information
much.
before, but it is.
I like RoboCop squibs. I don't like my hand gets exploded from a gun squibs. Those are
Yeah.
bad ones.
Total Recall squibs? Yes. That squib you just mentioned? No. A damp
No.
squib? Definitely no.
Like
That's a fun
squid.
one.
Lotus
ever
Clock
heard-
says, "I'm pretty sure Brandon is secretly British." What?
Yeah.
What are you doing? No!
Right
No!
Wait.
Have you guys ever heard British people like say like, "Oh, it's a real damp squib"?
No.
No.
That's
But I also
a
don't hear British
slang.
people that often.
Oh, actually, Jay Marshall is talking about that in the chat.
A damp squib.
Says must be different contextual definitions of a squib, especially since damp squib is a British expression for a disappointment.
Yeah.
And real fans call him homestar. Yeah.
Homestar.
Okay. Yeah. Like with the homestar.
I say,
Warner.
great job there, hamstray.
Games.
Jeez.
Remember that? Remember when he said that? That's my
like-
favorite quote. The time he said games. Remember?
Games, tunes,
Downloads.
This is the second week in a row we've referenced Homestar Runner, by the way. Like,
Well, you know, a lot of inspiration for me, I would say.
let's try and get the brothers chaps in here. On the show.
I'm related to them.
You sure are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all Chapmans are related to each other.
Sure.
They're not even Chapmans. They're just the brothers Chaps.
Oh,
For all we know, their name is Chaps.
No, I think their last name is Chapman.
I'm sure it is. They go by the brothers Chaps though.
Well, in a lot of their credit sequences and stuff, it says something Chapman. So that's the only reason I
yeah.
knew that. I
No,
never heard the brothers Chaps.
I could be thinking of somebody else who goes as brothers Chaps, but no, I know they're.
They might go by that. I just never heard it. That's all.
Ian, you're full of shit.
Games.
No, they probably do that. I don't know.
Tunes.
Download.
Emails. I do enjoy, like, I did enjoy how they had like 18 different like home pages, you know. That was a lot of fun. They kept that like in its heyday. They would update that site like twice a week with either like an animation or a game or something. Like that shit was like prime, like golden age internet.
Real quick. Yeah, I know. It's like every day there was stuff like of the week. It's pretty impressive, especially for animation. I don't think they had that big of a team either, which is pretty cool.
I think it was just them.
Your canvas isn't centered at the moment. I don't know if that's intentional.
Oh my god, I never switched it up properly. We've been looking at my shitty draw pile this
Oh,
whole
no.
time. Oh my
Cool.
gosh.
How could you be such a gosh darn silly boy?
That's who he is.
On my debut for like the 12th time on DrawBomb, how dare you?
But the 12th time, that's a big one, you know?
I feel slighted.
You're like
This isn't like
Tom
the
Hanks
8th
hosting
time.
SNL.
Shit, you're right. I'm like, yeah, I'm Tom Hanks of SNL for DrawBomb.
Hey there, I think I'll be in another World War II movie.
I was just about to say, do your best Tom Hanks impression, and then before the words came out of my mouth, I heard that nasally voice we all know and love.
Hi there. Maybe I'll put on a weird mustache, be in another World War II movie.
Just do a plane crash.
I'm just a soup on a Saturday. That was my favorite character, was Hamsar.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah!
I want to know the lore. Where do these guys come from? Is he like some kind of mutant created in the lab?
They did have like a page where you could see everyone's like backstory and you know, like you could see like I remember they would have like a page where you could see like early drawings of the characters and things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, for all I know, the website is still up. Let me just go.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Homestarrunner.com. Talked about it 2 weeks in a row. Well, it doesn't quite have the same fun homepage of the days of yore.
Well, Flash isn't a thing anymore, and they'd have to probably like remake it.
Yeah. HTML5 exists now, which is kind of like you could do a lot of Flash stuff. It's just not as shitty. But okay, hold on. Strong Bad Email number 209 is the latest one. When did that come out?
In 2018.
April 1st of this year.
Wow. There's
So-
new ones.
They and that there's actually let me see here. 1 month ago, Six Sided Die, Trogdor, the board game, Expando. I guess they have like a card game that they have. When's the
Trying to make something like that.
yeah? They don't update the animations very often, but like last year they had a few animations. Selling a lot of merch, hawking a lot of merch.
They've earned it. You know,
Making
they put their
Oh,
work
yeah.
in.
Oh my god, they definitely they don't have to do shit anymore. They can kick back and just enjoy being internet royalty.
They are internet royalty.
Wow. Okay, so Strong Bad Email 209 came out April 1st of this year, and then for some reason Strong Bad Email 208 is missing. But then Strong Bad Email 207 came out April of 2017. So that's a 5-year difference. Quite a long time. Or August of 2017, but still. I'm just top comment refers to them as the family chaps.
Okay. Yeah.
So they definitely. I wasn't sure if they were like referring to themselves as brothers Chaps. I'm sure Chapman is their full name. I was just, but like
It is.
people have their monikers that they go.
The only
by.
reason I remember it is because, you know, obviously I was
You're like,
as a
hey!
kid, I was like, my name.
Yeah. Hold on. If I, oh my God, you know what? If on the Homestar Runner front page, if you click main, I think
I
you
just
guys
heard. I just heard it barely go like through your headphones. Oh.
So it still exists. You can still go there. They have 27 different home pages, which is pretty beautiful.
Amazing, amazing. Who's green L, purple W, and pink B? Oh, is that our?
What?
Who's drawing?
Huh? Oh,
Okay, so there's little letters that appear.
I see.
I don't. That's a good question.
Your B,
How
I'm
to-
T.
And
I
then
should
Zach's
be
W,
T.
right?
Maybe my T looks
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
L. Who knows?
Who am I? I don't know. I drew the man getting hit by a poodle, and I drew the bomb guy singing in the proverbial rain,
Nice.
and I drew that cat that's fallen.
I am drawing.
You drew a dog falling like a fucking cannonball and destroying a car.
Which is just kind of like just like it raining cats and dogs, but like fucking hitting the ground at like terminal velocity.
I mean, have you seen what like golf ball size hail will do? You should try with a dog that's it's 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And then Zach is rocking out the background and the pole and looking.
Yeah,
great.
then I just realized Ian kind of threw off.
Well, no, hold on. Put it back. I can fix this for you. Are you ready for this?
That looks way better immediately. How about this? Just
Oh, it's bottoming out that car. Real quick, while we're doing this, Leviathan Den says, "This is my favorite drawing you guys have done so far." Oh wow, thanks. There's a Flash animation made around 2004 on Newgrounds with a song feeling groovy as the premise to the animation. It's a dude swinging on a lamppost like in your drawing, and he's just walking down the street punching people in the face and stabbing them while singing the song.
That sounds like
Your drawing just
Newgrounds.
shook that memory loose. It does. It does.
That sounds like some prime Newgrounds like content.
Jay Marshall says, "I think Brand is related to one of the directors of Brave, the Pixar movie. Is that a fellow Chapman?" I could
You're
be.
related to a
You
you're related to a Monty Python.
It's a very common name if you're in the what was the UK.
True.
It's common there. In America, not so much. I know just a few, but you go over there and it's like Smith. It's everybody is a Chapman.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we're all
What?
very closely related.
What was a chap? Because last names, a lot of their etymology is from
I
different.
could be totally wrong, but I think it's like a cobbler of some sort. I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
So you would make peach pies.
I made Adam Sandler movies about
That's
a
right.
guy who fits his shoes.
Oh man, that fucking
Straight
movie.
to Netflix.
Have you seen that movie? I know I've talked about it on the show a few times.
I haven't, but you've talked about it a number of times.
Feel like we should
Yeah, go for it.
feel like that would be a good bad movie night movie just because.
Oh yeah,
somebody
for
else-
sure.
Somebody else needs to experience this.
I'd like to watch that for a bad movie night if I can stay awake. For once.
I was hitting the hay early this whole
No.
weekend.
I left town and you were like, "Wow, I get to sleep now."
Shutting
Brandon
down.
Fucking blowing up my Discord, being like, "Hey."
Inactivity. Engaging hibernation mode.
I'm the type of person that as soon as the sun goes down, I'm like, I guess it's time for me to just go to sleep.
When the sun goes down, I wake up. I like activate. Like all day long, people see me and they're like, "Wow, you look tired." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And then like as soon as the sun's gone, I'm just like, I'm on, baby. It just takes me a full day to wake up. I think is the real thing. It's not a bonus. It's a bad thing.
I do enjoy, it's not like a good thing to be so like mostly active during the nighttime, but I do enjoy it because during the daytime, folks will bother you and like want you to do shit and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing either. I think everybody's got different schedules, but I think it's harder to be a functioning member of society when that's your.
It's only bad in that way, in that it's hard to like, if you're like only awake during the nighttime, then during the daytime it's like, fuck, it's like 3 o'clock, I gotta like do my errands and this place closes, blah blah blah. It can just lead to some scheduling conflicts, but it's not like the worst.
I mean, it would be great if you just could do whatever you wanted instead of having obligations and shit.
I know, right?
Being an adult sucks, penis.
I just want to play PlayStation.
Mom took away my PlayStation. Fuck you, Mom.
Be an adult.
I got grounded because I wouldn't stop Naruto running during gym class.
I got arrested because I started a Ponzi scheme and scammed people out of billions of dollars.
Man, kids these days.
Yeah. These kids these days starting NFT scams in their basements. Where were the good old days where you would get 5 friends together and like 8 bags of Doritos and you would play Soul Reaver until you beat it?
Man, kids these days. Am I right?
I don't know.
Kids these days.
Kids these days.
It's these fucking days.
These days, kids. Hey, so here's a funny story. There's a this weekend, actually yesterday, we went to there's this record store in town that I like to go to and browse around. They have like huge selection of used stuff, and it's always new stuff coming in and out, and it's pretty cheap. If you're getting used stuff, they're like, like $3 a record or something like that, give or take how rare they are. But every time I go there, I always look for the good, the bad, and the ugly soundtrack, just because it's like a great soundtrack. Not that I'm like gonna sit and listen to like Western soundtracks that often, but as like someone who just collects stuff, it's just something I've kind of wanted for a while. I always looked for it.
Sure, you're a fucking weirdo. Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. Sorry, that insult really took the wind out of my sails.
So
Dick.
I think I'm just gonna go lie down, actually.
Oh no.
But, they have a whole like, section in there for Ennio Morricone and like, soundtracks and stuff. So I always check it. I'm always like, come on. It's never there.
Damn.
And so I finally, like a week ago, just found one online and bought it.
Nice.
And so we went yesterday on my birthday, and we're looking around, and they
fucking found it there.
after going for like 5 years straight and looking in the same spot, and then just buying it for more expensive somewhere else.
Isn't
we
that
rolled up and there it
just
was.
the way that it goes, though?
It is just the way. It's bullshit. Honestly, the whole time, it's like the last spot I checked. It's like the soundtrack stuff is like, I don't know, way off in the corner. It's like its own little weird little spot. And the whole time I'm walking through the place, I'm like, they're gonna fucking have it, aren't they? And then they did.
Of course.
And they did.
Why wouldn't they?
Either way, I own it now, so I can put it on my shelf and never listen to it.
There
Perfect.
you go.
And you also never have to look in that spot again.
That's true. I'm gonna skip over that small spot of the store.
I hope you weren't getting up in the morning every day with that being one of the things propelling you off of your bed, because guess what? No more of it.
It was. My depression has really got some more hooks in me after I finally got that white whale.
You got the Sergio Leone soundtrack to Good, Bad, the Ugly, and now you're just given postpartum depression from it.
Exactly. Now I hate the record, and I yell at it. I'm like, fuck you! You weren't what I wanted you to be. A lot of pressure on
Should have won the lottery.
It's really not fair.
Album, you're the reason I drink, album. Why did you have to show up when I want you? Oh.
Yeah, exactly like that. Okay. SpawnF says, my birthday's on the 9th. Whoa! Coming in hot. Whoa! What day does that fall on?
That falls on a Friday.
Wow.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be in possibly the city for the 9th.
In the city on the 9th. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Philadelphia City?
Don't dox me, bro. Yeah.
It's a big city. They won't find you.
Oh, it's. I found out,
bro.
It's the 5th largest most populous city in the country, which I was not aware of. I thought it was, I figured it was pretty significant, but I didn't realize it was right up there.
It's and I mean this in the nicest way. It's New York runoff. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, we're New York adjacent.
It's
Let's make a city because there's so many people.
It's all the people who weren't good enough for New York, but who were too good for New Jersey. Philadelphia.
That seems fair.
Hey, oh, Leviathan done with the bits. Happy
What?
late birthday, old man. What are you thankful
Oh.
for? Oh yeah, Brandon, we have to.
Wait.
We
Is
have
that
to-
what you do on? Wow, thanks, Leviathan Dunn. That's a ton of bits. You did not have to do that. I appreciate it.
Don't we
You're-
have to?
You're nuts.
Don't,
He's dropped me 1,500 bits. 1,500 bits.
Oh, I thought I said 500.
A lot of
so
bits.
I was like,
No,
that's more.
That's a
money.
lot of bits.
He just left with bits.
Bits!
By the way,
That's a lot of bits. Okay. Anyways.
if birthday, don't you get like birthday punches?
Apparently he gave me 1,500 bits, which I'll take those over punches. If he gave me 50, oh, wait, is that not working?
Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to. Shit. You know what? Give me. Act like nothing happened. Act like nothing happened. He just left with bits.
Thank you, Leviathan Den. What am I thankful for? Is that what you do on your birthday? I thought that was Thanksgiving. Gosh, I'm thankful for so much. I have so much.
Isn't it good practice to just be thankful on any sort of special occasion? Just to reflect.
I'm thankful every day, honestly. I got it pretty good. I got a lot of good stuff going on. I'm getting married this year. I don't think I've mentioned that yet, so.
No, I've never.
Which is a joke because it's like, it's become my identity. It's like the only fucking thing I talk about anymore. So that's happening. That's cool. She's great. I have awesome cats. I have a house that I like a lot. I live in a city I love a lot. My family's great. Wow. I got it all.
Wow.
Wow. No, I'm very thankful. Things are good.
I just realized I can do
3, 4, 5. So we gotta do that 6 more times.
No, the only thing I'm not thankful for is I'm like, my back's all fucked up and has been for like a year. So like, it's my 32nd birthday and it feels like my 42nd birthday. Am I right? Oh, I just got punched. I missed it though. Sorry, I didn't hear the noise.
It's not coming.
I'm not getting the noises.
It's not coming through. It might not even be coming through in the actual show. I don't know what the hell is going on with the goddamn OBS.
I see the animation, but I don't hear it.
Here's something funny that happened is when I was editing the videos for last week. So last week, Culture Limp redeemed Sexy Time, one of our channel point things.
Okay.
And what that does is it plays Careless Whisper by George Michael, plays the sexy sax.
That was one of the albums I got, by the way, was that Wham album that has Careless Whisper.
Nice. But,
It's a really good album, actually.
what happened when that no one heard any music though except for me, because for some reason OBS is all out of whack. I don't quite understand what is going on with it. It's
Yeah, we'll have to deal with that. We always forget to deal with it like off air, but we'll have to,
Well,
like,
what's
try
weird
to figure it
is
out later.
at one point we did fix it because I made it.
Oh well, yeah, but
'cause
it re-breaks all the time. That's the
It
thing about
re-breaks.
these programs. They
Yeah.
don't stay the way you put them. They just decide to like reset to default or fall apart randomly. They do it a lot.
I'm just kind of distracted.
I'm still
Anyways,
Am I still getting punched in the face? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I'm very thankful. Thanks, Leviathan Dunn. That was nice. I'm thankful for viewers like you.
I'm actually gonna do. You're getting punched 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you get punched 5 times, I think. In that animation, I think maybe 4 actually.
I can't hear it, so I'm just pretending I'm being punched. Blip, blip. That one was pretty close.
I'm gonna put it up 1 more time, and then that should be you getting punched 32 times. No, wait.
I just spilled a drink.
6, 7 would be. I don't know. I don't know how many times the animation makes. Like, I think it's 4, but there's 5 sounds. I don't know.
I missed it. I don't know. I don't know when it's happening. I'm just getting punched a lot. This angle is like more right in my face.
That's true. If
looking
you switch to
directly
that,
into-
and then like you're getting bopped.
I don't know if I'm being punched or not.
You
I'm sure
were
this is very great to watch.
so entertaining. The best part is they can't even hear the player one. They like the
we'll have to
audience can't even hear it.
look into that. Oh well, what can you do?
Oh well. Lotus says it punches 5 times. Well, you got 30. If you punches 5 times, then you got about 35 punches. So 32.
That's too
and
many.
then 3 for good luck.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's sick. That's so nice you doing that for me, bro.
No problem. I'll give you the real punches when we meet up in person again, so because it's only fair.
I can't wait. Can't wait. I know you're seeing me next, probably on my wedding day. So please wait till after photos to punch me in my face.
When are photos?
I don't know. Beginning.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. I am going to be right back.
Okay. I am gonna start coloring. It's very generic brick color background over here. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, how about that? It's quiet now without right.
No, couldn't get that motherfucker to shut up.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Gosh,
Nothing at
I
all.
remembered a bunch of things I needed to say, so here I am.
Welcome back. It's so good to have you.
Thanks. I'm glad. I feel welcomed. That's how I feel.
We're always happy to have you here.
Morgan's mom for my birthday got me it's not like a super fancy one, but it's like a cheaper one, but it's a drone. So I went out, and today was kind of like very windy and stormy, so I waited till the storm stopped, and then I was like, all right, I need to see what this thing does. So I took it out and I sent it up, and it's much windier once you get up high. It's like literally it went up, and then it was just like and it started like flying off, and I'm like, so then I spent like the next 10 minutes trying to reel it back in as it was blowing away.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty fun stuff. I'm excited to play with it more.
Cool. Well, that's awesome. Those are really cool.
They're awesome. Yeah, they're super fun.
My dad really likes his.
Our dad is.
He probably has one of those
cuckoos
good
for
ones, right?
drones. He spends a pretty penny on some nice drones.
I mean, if I had some spare cash, I would get one of those like nice like $1,200 ones, and like those ones are cool. They're almost like, from what I've seen, they're pretty like idiot proof too. They'll like come back to you if the battery gets low. You know, they're
Yeah,
like,
they do that.
We try to knock them out of the sky.
Yeah.
you guys do?
No, Zach does.
No.
No.
Just
Zach, do you throw like a sandal at it? How do you try and knock it down? What do you do?
pool noodles.
Yeah, Zach.
Pool noodles.
Just to give the backstory, one time Dad was showing me the drone, as he loves to do, even though I've seen it a lot. And he's showing me the drone, and then Zach's drunk, and he's at the pool, and he's swinging at it with a pool noodle. And then he fucking.
Sure, your dad loves that.
Yeah. Well, at first Dad was like, "It's fine, he's not gonna hit it," and then Zach like took a jump off like the diving board and like knocked that thing just directly into the water with the pool noodle. Man.
No. Did it break it?
Oh yeah, it was gone.
Totally. It was cooked. I did not
No.
expect that to even hit. I was just joking.
Your dad still hasn't fully
I was
forgiven
just,
you.
famous
You know,
last
you
words.
usually, I think if you become a parent, you expect your kids to break your shit endlessly, but I think you usually expect that to end around
Once they hit
17,
30.
18. Yeah, you don't expect them to break your property much after that, but
Oh, pretty bad.
Zach,
afterwards.
I'm glad you're here still, like, changing
Not
people's
giving up.
expectations.
Yeah, a
You
little.
know, he's got to be on his feet, that one. He never knows when you're gonna break something he loves.
Keep him on his toes. Yeah, that's the way to look at it. That's
boy.
looking at it glass half full. I like your attitude.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Way to stay a child at heart.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing.
definitely. Yeah.
While simultaneously taking years off your dad's life
Yeah. And
by stress.
money off of
demolishing the thing he
even
loves.
dollars off the bank account balance.
He's like, I'm gonna have to drill a few more cavities to buy me a new one.
God damn it. I have to like skip anesthesia for a couple of patients.
No, you want them to get anesthesia. It's more expensive, right?
Oh yeah.
They're like, wait, aren't you just giving me a cleaning? And he's like, nah, you better be asleep.
Yeah.
Lights out, buddy!
All right, I'm gonna put you under now with this gas. You ready? Are you just going? I don't think you're actually. No. That's a real gas noise. That's how gas sounds.
You're getting sleepy. You're getting sleepy.
It's crazy how fast you're going.
Real quick, Lotus Clock says there's 7 cats and 2 dogs in this drawing. Balances all things should be. There are 3 dogs. Thank you very much. That's like a pug or a French bulldog or something running underneath his arm.
I
Yeah.
have a Sheltie up here somewhere. This one right here. There you go.
We should we add more cats, or is this the right amount? You
I
know,
mean, if anything, we need more
cats-
dogs.
I feel like well, that's what I meant. Actually, a falling dog is a lot more of a danger.
Yeah, terrifying.
They're heavier and they don't land well.
No, cats are expected to, in a lot of instances, land on their feet. I've read
Yeah.
people discuss on the internet, so I do not trust any of their word on it. But they're like, hey, if you live above like a 3rd floor, your cat jumps out the window. Cats can't hit like terminal velocity, so it'll light it out before it hits the ground and just land on its feet. It'll be fine. Just, it's gotta be above the 3rd floor or something like that. And I don't
So,
believe it because someone on the internet
They can
said it.
definitely. I've definitely seen cats survive, not firsthand, but like a jump from like a balcony,
Yeah.
3 stories up. But I don't think the same is true for like a 20-story building. I don't think that cat is going to make it
I
out.
also heard stories of someone's cat falling out of like the 2nd story of the building and breaking his legs,
Yeah, well, yeah, it all depends how you land and everything. Like,
In
ideally,
general-
you don't want your cat falling far.
Yeah, you don't want your cat in general just jumping out windows or off of.
My cat's a big chunky boy, and sometimes he just jumps off of like a piece of furniture, and I'm like, oh god, like all your bones just snap. Are you okay? So.
In general, I'm kind of like, I don't like the cats jumping from the high places, even though that's like their thing, I guess. I'm still like, if you can avoid it, why not just?
It's their thing if they're like, in full health, but like, I don't know, my one cat is a little big for jumping from tall. Like every once in a while he jumps off something, and then like I feel like when he hits the ground, he like bottoms out, like his like body hits the ground along with his feet.
Some sparks fly out.
Yeah, tire flies off.
Yeah. Vin Diesel goes, family.
How did you know you'd land it? I didn't.
That's my favorite. That's also such an underrated, but one of my favorite moments from from movie history, but from the Fast and the Furious series, is that Vin Diesel drives a car, crashes through a windshield, catches Michelle Rodriguez midair, and then they land on the hood of like another car, and then they're fine because I guess that's the same as landing on a big mattress. And then
Is it the second to last movie when they start catching people with cars, or they do it sooner?
they started doing it in 5, I think. I think 5 is the first time.
Because
They do
it becomes a thing very, like not like about half or like 3/4 of the way in where they start using cars as hands. They're like grabbing things, they're like catching things with cars, and they do it a lot. And it's normal. It's just the thing you're supposed to be like okay with.
It's yeah, they start like wondering once per movie, like what's a thing that you would do to like save somebody or to like take out a bad guy that you would do not in a car, and then let's put it in a car. And then in like Fast 9 they were like swing across a rope bridge.
Yeah, they keep pushing it further. That's the most egregious one. They're trying to get across a chasm. And when I say chasm, I'm talking like a big one, not like a gap.
It's like
and
a baby
so-
Grand Canyon.
Yeah, and he drives a car straight at a pole with a rope on it, and the cars are their hands. That's the thing you have to remember if you're gonna believe these movies and suspend your disbelief. The cars, if you can grab things with the car, and so he drives at a pole. The pole gets like wedged in the grill enough so, and he knew that would happen somehow inexplicably enough that he can then swing across this giant chasm. And he does it without like any moment of like, God, I hope this works. Just like stone cold, like face, no emotion. He's like, knows what he's doing somehow, even though this has never happened before and will never successfully happen again.
Yeah. So
It's wild.
my favorite moment in like almost movie history is when Michelle Rodriguez is like, "How did you know a car would be there to catch you?" And he's like, "I didn't." And it's like, just the fact that she's like, "How'd you know a car would be there to catch you?" And it's like, dog, like, how did you know this giant steel vehicle would turn into a pillow for you? I didn't.
I might be softer to hit the like asphalt than to land on the car. I'm not-
Yeah. God, it's so funny. I did listen to the How Did This Get Made episode of Fast 5 yesterday, and it's pretty glorious. They hit all the marks on
Yeah.
that one.
I'm about ready to rewatch that series. I think it's time. We have
Ready
people in our
to.
group who haven't seen them.
I know, Kyle hasn't seen like any of them.
He's gonna love them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you thought I might have died there, and that was decided to drive a car at me to save me. Thanks. Because she's flying through there, and then he like whips his car around, and she lands on the hood, and she's totally fine. Like he like catches the cars are their hands, so it's like him catching her. And then she's like, "Wow!"
Him saving her and then like acting so cool about it is ridiculous because he's assuming three things. One, when he crashes his car and smashes through the front windshield of the car he's in, that's just not gonna completely murder him right then and there. Just like, play.
Does he ever lose his cool?
No, never. That's one of the things they do in the How Did This Get Made is like, they're like every single scene they should be coming in and like greeting the person with, "Dude, you will not believe what just happened." But every single they're just completely cool as cucumbers. They're just moving on like it's like everyday business.
They do things that defy all physics and are like a 1 in a bazillion chance of working, and the other option is they die miserably, and they always walk away from it like, "Yep, just as I thought, exactly as I planned." Like, it's a great series. I recommend it to everyone.
It's truly like the best dumb movie.
I snubbed it for many years. I didn't get in until like the last few, and before that, I very much like. I knew they were like successful in the theaters, and I was just like, these are fucking. Why do people like these? Why are these being made? And I didn't understand. But now I've seen the light, and I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong.
I didn't quite get the hype right away. I knew Austin got the hype of us first. He was on the train since Fast 5, I want to say. Maybe since 3. He's a big fan of 3. He's kind of like OG. Yeah. He's a hardcore Fast and Furious fan. An FFF.
3 was the last I saw, like, unironically.
Yeah, and
before I realized what I had been missing.
Yeah, and so I remember when Fast 8 was coming out, and they were like, "Dude, like, so fucking pumped," and I was like, "Aren't these like the dumbest movies to ever exist ever?" And they're like, "Yeah," and they're great. And so I was like, "Okay, well, we should try it out." And then that's when we watched 5 together, and we were converted.
Yeah. And you were the one to show me the show me the good word.
The gospel.
Teach me about the way of the family.
And that's why when Dom Toretto said 16th Phoenicians to the
Someone needs to write the Bible of Fast and Furious. I would love that.
The Book of
The
Toretto.
reason that people don't parody the Bible more often is just because it would take so much goddamn work.
Yeah.
It's such a long book.
It's like they say that the hardest song to parody is American Pie, and that's why when Weird Al did it, like, he kind of cemented himself in the annals of history. Same thing with the Bible. If you wanted to parody that thing word for word, you got a long road ahead of you. Yeah. Long road to hoe.
Okay. Some stuff in the chat. Bubble Rock says, anything potentially bad happens to a cat makes me sour grapes face. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Even though cats get pleasure from bad things happening to us, I also am not okay with it. Big cat guy over here. Speaking of which, there's a pregnant stray cat in my backyard.
Oh my god.
We've won over, and I don't know what to do because
You've
can't
taken
bring
too
it
many
inside. And we don't know if it has any diseases. We can't bring it inside. And it just waits outside. We've named it Pepper because it's black. And it's very pregnant. So someone come get this cat. Lotus Clock says, if you tie buttered toast to the back of a cat and drop them from a building, will the cat still land on its legs? I've seen, there's some commercial years ago where a guy like puts toast on a cat's back and then he drops it and then just starts spinning in its place until it like opens like a wormhole or something.
That's pretty funny. There was definitely a newspaper
yes.
comic that did that. I want to say Get Fuzzy or something like that. Or not Get Fuzzy. Probably Citizen Dog, maybe? I don't know. One of them.
Leviathan Dead says, random question out of nowhere, but is this drawing for sale when it's finished? Would love to hang this in my PC room on canvas. Sure. I mean, yeah, we could. It's digital, so.
Yeah, when take a screenshot. Print that
well, no,
baby
but we
out.
could give you the file. You can get it printed if you wanted. Sure.
Yeah.
So we could arrange that. We'll talk to you afterwards. Swanif says, have y'all seen The Cat in the Hat yet?
No, not yet.
No. I
You've
mean,
been out
not
of town.
since the original viewing. Yeah, I've been gone. I just got back late yesterday, so.
Couldn't get the usual crew together.
Belbo Rocket wants Pepper. All right, she's yours. Sold. Sold to the woman in the back.
Just poke some holes in a box, mail that cat over.
Yeah, she'll probably give birth by the time it arrives, so.
It can it'll make the trip, I'm sure.
You can open it to some. Oh, yeah, Zach, were you like muted for a second? I feel like it wasn't. Or were you just quiet?
No, just quiet. I was kind of
Okay.
focusing on what I was gonna be doing. And also,
Hey, that's all good. I'm not trying to make you
contribute.
feel like. Oh, you're good. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I'm a quiet boy sometimes.
Hey, you know, we all quiet times. That's fine.
Yeah, quiet times. It's like the medieval times, but with less mead.
Well, that just doesn't.
And
sound
way less
fun.
people cutting each other in half.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's not trying to murder you with a bat lift.
He didn't actually try to murder him. It was just a movie, okay?
Oh my god, what? You're lying.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, you know what movie we did see this week before you left?
What's that?
Knock Knock.
Oh god. That movie's. The fuck was that movie?
I don't know. It was a movie that existed, that is for sure.
Wow.
Balbo
Yeah,
Rocket says,
do not recommend.
yeah, don't watch
What?
it.
Did I resent that remark?
Balbo Rocket says Zach's thing is muting himself and then forgetting, which I've
That's
been,
Ian's thing too.
I do that.
You've been
That's
better
kinda that
lately, but
game.
it is a very common behavior of you.
Yes. Well, I got better once
We've-
I added a button to my stream deck that has an icon that changes when I'm on mute.
That's what I have too.
Yeah. Then I can just look and be like, ah, fuck. Yeah, just a quick run through Knock Knock. Eli Roth directs the first movie where somebody's head doesn't get stomped in or melted, or whatever.
It wouldn't have been. I mean, somebody's head almost got smashed in.
True. They made us think it was
Multiple
gonna
people
happen.
died from heads being hit. One person.
One person died. Only casualty of that
Almost
movie.
two.
Which they kind of brush over then they're just kind of like moving on. But Yeah, Keanu Reeves is a real good dad. Got a happy life. He's a dad. And then some hot young girls come over and then convince him to sleep with them, and then they just ruin his life, and that's it. That's the movie, and it's just
That's
really
the whole
bad.
movie.
That's the
You
whole
keep
movie.
expecting there to be some like greater plot or some weird shit because like, how can a movie be so simple and dumb? But no, that's it. We're like,
That's it.
I bet they're part of a cult, or I bet you they're gonna like rob him. And no, they just decided to fuck with him a lot.
Yeah. That's it.
The end.
That's unsatisfying.
Yeah, it was.
And the acting in it was really bad.
Wow. Yeah. Like, I think a lot of people agree that Keanu Reeves maybe isn't the strongest actor in certain roles. He shines really well, but
Yeah, that's fair.
he's kind of like mid, not as the kids say. But I heard it come out of my mouth. It felt unnatural.
As some of the kids
but-
say, his movies aren't always she.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't. His acting was like, it almost felt like he like doing a bit. I would be embarrassed if I were him of this movie.
No one
And
was
that sounds
really-
like I'm really trying to like fuck with him. I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just saying like he has a lot of quality films, and this was not one of them.
It's
Right?
You're shitting on him. I get it. It's cool.
Well,
It's-
I'm not trying. I'm not.
Well, here's
I
the
like
thing.
the man. He's pretty wholesome.
He seems like a nice guy. When we watched that movie though, like I don't think Keanu Reeves is like happy with his performance. I'm not sure how the director was like. Let's go. That's good. Let's move on to the next scene. Like it's just bad. It's just not
Yeah.
good. Very bad.
Real quick. Lotus Clock says, this is the commercial you were thinking about, Brand. Let me watch it real fast. No, I'm not gonna watch it on the stream, but I'll let you know.
Brand's
know
gonna
this.
verify.
Yep, this is the one. This is the one.
So folks want to see the cat wormhole commercial.
Yeah, that's the one. Forgot. That's a pretty fun commercial. Yeah, click that link if you want to see what I was talking about. SpawnF did click that link. It says, "What was that fever dream I just watched?" Yeah, it's you know. There you go. Leviathan Den says, "I'm super disappointed in myself. I just absolutely fucking demolished an 18-inch pizza all by myself. Why are you disappointed? You
what the
completed your task.
Yeah, you didn't waste any
you know,
food.
You're a winner. You got it done.
Yeah.
You know, despite what everybody said you could or couldn't do, you did it and you beat that pizza and it's gone now.
I don't care what
You've
anybody.
absorbed it."
You're a
Pizza
winner.
is defeated.
Bella Rocket, speaking of that movie, says, "Don't trust no bitches. They ruin your life." Okay. Well, I mean, those two did. They straight up just
They murdered
they
a
actually
guy.
ruin his life.
Yeah.
They murder a guy and they destroy his house and then they bury him in the ground up to his neck and then it's just. Then they're about to smash his head with a rock and then they're like, "Haha, just kidding, bye," and they leave and his wife comes home and finds him in the ground.
Yeah.
Basically, is not good. Do not recommend.
Pretty bad movie.
Leviathan Den says, "I feel better coming clean about it to you all though, so there's that." Oh, sure. Well, you know, I'm proud of you. You did it. You know,
Get
it's your
mad at-
pizza to do with as you please.
Leviathan Den, when you finished eating that pizza, did a little like icon pop up at the bottom of your vision and go like, "Pachoo," like gonna say like achievement unlocked, and then ate a pizza by yourself? Did that happen? I've
What
always been
would that
curious.
achievement be called? Maybe like
Oh.
8.
Golf finished under par because you 18-inch pizza, 18 holes in golf. I don't know.
No, that's too much of a reach.
Yeah, Ian. The fuck was that?
What an idiot!
The fuck was that?
You're the worst part of this show.
You are.
This is the second time we've made Ian cry this episode.
All right.
So as long as he doesn't cry 3 more times, this will be the least amount of times he's cried in an episode.
I'm drinking.
Jay Marshall says, That's the ad I was thinking about when I said a cat with toast on its back. Yep, exactly. Spawn says, I forgot the name of the movie, but it had scene where the bad guy opened the elevator door and put this guy's head in it, and the elevator decapitated him. That happens in one of the
Final Destination
movies, but nobody puts their head in. It happens by accident. They like shuts on their head.
Death
Where
puts her head in
Ryan
it.
Gosling stomps on someone's head inside of
Drive.
Yeah, that's Drive.
Right.
Drive. Lotus Clock brings up a good point. We forgot to show his dragon last week. Ian,
Oh my gosh.
roll that beautiful dragon footage.
Oh, fuck.
Is
And
it
Spawn
frog
says,
dwarf?
no, but it's pretty cool. It's like a aquatic dragon.
Oh, that's even
Can
better.
it blow fire underwater? I wonder. Spawn says, and that is how for like a year I had a fear of elevators. Well, you know, you just got to stand in the back of the elevator so nobody can force your head into the doors. Also, it would never happen because the doors are like a fly flies through them, and the sensor is like, whoa, what? Open back up. Like they're super like touchy.
All right,
Double Rocket says, I really like that poodle. Star of the drawing. Thanks. The poodle doesn't seem too mad about it either, which is great. I feel bad for that dog that's been demolishing a car. I'm not sure he's gonna walk away from that one.
The dog seems unbothered, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's true. He has like a very Dominic Toretto face going on.
Yeah. I have this drawing ready to go, so we're gonna go to
Let's
it
see
now. So here's the fridge. We're going to the fridge now, and then this is Lotus Clock's little dude here.
Oh,
Wow.
Dude.
that's great.
Wow, I like that.
He's like
He's got little fins.
Yeah.
He's got kind of like a chameleon eye.
Kind of like a kappa, you know? Like is that the name of that weird like frog swamp monster in Japan, the kappa?
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. I was also thinking the pink things with the gills that look like coral.
Axolotl?
Yes.
The chat has decided it's the Loch Lotus monster. That's fair.
Dude, I am wearing headphones, OMFG. I'm assuming that has to do with my crying noises.
Yeah, probably.
That one's gonna be a real pain.
Demolished. When she's in her like 70s, she's gonna be nearly deaf, and people are gonna be like, "What happened?" And she'll be like,
What?
"DrawBomb." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she'll be like, "What? What the fuck did you say?" Good answer.
Oh,
good
that Ian fella, you know, he was yelling, he was fake crying on his dumb fucking show. And
I can't believe they're still doing that show to this day. What a bunch of losers.
Dumb fucking.
all three of their viewers are thrilled.
Most of their viewers have died by this point, but there's a few left.
Thank God Midjourney
you
is
guys will outlive
continuing
us.
the show.
Yeah, exactly. We're long gone, but this is a Dolly 2 show now. That'll be like
Yeah.
Dolly 4 by that point.
Hello, I am Ian. I am host of DrawBomb.
You guys do need to come up with a catchphrase.
What is
DrawBomb.
your opinion on Willem Dafoe?
I think Willem Dafoe, Hank Hill, Breaker, Breaker, Breaker,
Wow, wow, wow.
Breaker, King of the Hill, Breaker.
Maybe we should do a computer-generated show in the future. The full
Yeah.
episode done fully by computers.
Well,
Just the
here's what-
AI written script.
I'll find, I'm sure that there's a way I can get the transcripts, that the auto YouTube generated subtitles, and I can get the transcripts of those from each episode. I'll run those through that website that lets you run an AI through, you know, the things, and then we'll have it generate a new script for us, and we'll have robots read that out, and then it'll be the first AI generated DrawBomb.
Cool. Oop. I like it. No, go ahead, color him. I was just gonna do his little his mouth part that's like darker.
Oh yeah.
Breaker,
Yeah.
Breaker.
Perfect.
Breaker.
Okay, Brandon, have you seen the newest episode of the Gamma Trends?
I have. We watched it last night. It's good.
Wasn't it crazy
it's-
when that dude fucked like the other dude's eye hole and like he shot out like fire through the back of the other
spoilers,
dude's
bro.
head, my dude?
Dude.
People didn't know about the skull fucking, and you've ruined it for everyone.
My bad.
Yes. Lotus Clock says make Ian cry should be a thing that we can redeem for points in the chat. I mean, yeah. Although it's very easy to do for free too.
If I could, I would have a dunk tank that they could put us in.
Whoa, yeah, it'd be cool if we had like a giant budget.
Yeah,
Things would be
different
wild.
if we had like.
Yeah, things would be different for everybody, I think.
I'm a driver. I'm a winner. Things are gonna change. I can feel it. So
we could finally do our hot tub stream.
That's
We've
true.
been dying to do.
Hot tub
give
and
people what they
Yakuza.
want on this platform.
I've been really working on my bikini bod.
You're gonna do Jacuzza.
That's right, or Yakuza. Might switch it up every episode just to keep people guessing. One if says that they can supply. We got a hot tub connect.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude! I've always wanted
About
a
time.
hot tub connect.
All right, if you can get that mailed over to us, stat.
Yeah.
And we are remote from each other, so you're probably gonna have to mail us each a hot tub. Just
Yeah, just do
make
it.
this work.
Do it like King Solomon. Cut that bathtub right the fucking half and send us each a half. I
Yeah.
can't pay for shipping though, so you're gonna have to foot that bill.
No, I cannot either. No.
Yeah, no, I can't. Not at this juncture. I know my student loans are $10,000 less, but I still cannot afford. So, no, thank you. When I picture these animals crashing into something, like when I picture this dog hitting this car, I kind of imagine the sound effect being like, like just.
Yeah, it's coming in hot.
It's coming in real hot.
I think you're right. It's gonna smash a. He asked if we have a PO box. I don't. Mine doesn't fit a hot tub. No, I actually don't have one. I should get one. But no, I do not have one currently. We don't have enough people sending us stuff, and they cost money to have. You know,
I would
like
love
to
to be
rent
in that
one.
position though. That would be a great.
Right.
I'd do like an iDubbbz video and just do PO box openings.
Right.
Brandon, someone sent us a dookie. A dookie to put in your mouth, dude. Alright,
Oh, okay. Oh god, this dookie tastes like shit.
Oh, dude. I'll never have guessed.
See, that's the quality entertainment you guys could be experiencing. But
Yeah, if you paid us more money, we could act dumber. Instead of having these quality conversations about art and cinema and critique of the expression of the human experience. Or we could get Brandon to eat fucking turds, dude!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh no, they spent 4 channel points after another turd.
Eat some dookie.
Dude. You gotta eat the turd then, dude. Gotta swallow it.
God. That's gotta be against TOS.
That's 100% against TOS.
You're not allowed to eat feces on air apparently, because everyone's
Yeah.
being canceled. Jesus, what is this world coming to? I can't even eat a pile of shit on stream. It's this bullshit.
This is ridiculous.
No pun intended.
Fucking libs.
I know, they're taking everything we have.
Not
Well,
letting me eat shit.
all I want
on
to do is
camera.
eat a plate of shit on camera in front of 8 people on a Monday night. But no!
The hell,
Ooh,
dude.
Jeff Bezos says no. Fine. You win. Oh, good point. Lotus block. I see that. I will fix that immediately. He was mentioning that the Draw Boy does not have his signature golden tooth.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go.
Boom. Beautiful.
Double Rocket says, "Bring backpack push-ups back, push-ups back."
Backpack push-ups are in my channel, not not this one. This one
That's
is
true.
not a backpack push-ups channel. And I need to put a cooldown on backpack push-ups. I did backpack push-ups the last time it was redeemed, and then somebody, I think, threatened to redeem it right away again.
That was me.
Please don't.
The man himself, Zach, destroyed that. What is in the corner here? What are we looking at? Oh, he's real up close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running pace.
I like that. That's awesome.
Aside from that little beautiful beauty in the corner,
I think this baby's done. Right?
Well, I feel like I shouldn't have even started this then.
Oh no, go ahead and finish it. I think it's,
gonna
a nice
take
touch.
you. Yeah, it's gonna take you no time to get it done.
Wow.
Yeah, Brandon's gonna add some more deets. Here, I can see a spot that needs a little bit of TLC. Gonna chase this waterfall real quick.
You're not supposed to chase those assholes.
Well,
Yep.
hey,
There's like very specific directions about what to
There's
do
a
around
whole
waterfalls.
song about
And
it.
the key thing to take away is that you don't chase them.
I thought the key thing was like D or E.
I'm pretty sure it's Locrian E, my dude.
Spawn of Senses says they're at 1.2k lips. Wow, you're really racking up
Racking it up.
those lips.
That's a literal
Baby.
rack right
Gonna
there.
give us a nice big old kiss.
You got a rack of lips.
Belba Rocket says you did them once on DrawBomb once, didn't you? And she's right, you did. Though Brandon doesn't have a backpack full of books for no reason. Exactly. Because I'm not doing them.
You should
We
not
did
have
the
to
other ones. Never again.
Is this a Cyclops dog?
No, it's just in the corner.
It's just close. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Just intrigued. Oh, I see what we're looking at here. That's his no. Okay, I know. I understand.
See what I'm doing?
It's
I-
a fish
I
eye of
can
the
s-
dog's eye.
He's a good boy. I can tell that much to be true.
All right, he's okay.
But there's one.
It's a good drawing. I like it. Good work, everybody.
But don't save quite yet. There's one cat that's colors got all out of whack.
Whoa. Make him a white cat. No. Well, I don't know. Make him whatever color you want.
Little stripy boy.
The one on the DrawBomb
Perfect.
logo is not fully colored either, I don't think.
I'm taking it as spots.
I'm right here.
All right, that works.
The spots are a little bit the color of the background, so I can fix that. I can
That's
make
kind
it
of
a
the issue
little-
I'm having with the one you just colored too. That stripe looks like the background color.
It
There
is
we go.
it is the background color. I was trying to turn it
Oh, okay.
into, but it wasn't working. I can tell now it wasn't working. For this kitty in here, I'll do something with it real quick.
But I like it. Yeah.
How's that?
Spawn of Sense, can you make one brown tiger looking cat?
Got it.
Yeah, we kind of got one over there hitting the blue bomb. Is that kind of
Yeah.
a brown tiger looking cat right there?
It's kind of like grayish brown.
More love though.
I like that a lot of the animals are just like scampering around, like they smash the ground, and then they're just like, all right, I guess I'll head out.
Yeah. It's like
What's that?
it's
They
like
like
in a,
teleported.
it's
into
like
the
in a video
sky.
game. It's like in Roller Coaster Tycoon. You pick up a person and then you drop them somewhere else, and like, whoa. Guess I'll go about my business now. It takes them like 2 seconds to sort of revert back to normal.
I like the one you did smacking the blue bomb on the left. It looks like that one definitely is making that sound effect. Yeah. work.
What is
I
that
like it.
one dog made of to be demolishing that car like that?
Flesh and bone.
Dog made of another car?
He's made of 100% dog.
Yeah.
Lotus Clock says, "What's a tortoiseshell cat? Is it a cat with a shell on its back?" Yes. Yep.
Yes.
That's what it is.
100%.
They're dangerous in Mario Kart, especially.
Yeah, if you're in first place, they'll fuck you up.
Yeah, and they like to fight and eat pizza.
Yeah, they don't. You just don't want to be in first place and have someone get the blue tortoiseshell cat. It'll come out of the sewer and kick your ass and then steal your pizza.
I got that Samurai Pizza Cats reference.
Samurai pizza cats. Are we ready to save this
Pizza
one?
Cats. Yeah, I think we're good on this. We'll take a quick break and we'll reconvene. And then
Okay.
we'll continue on with our loverly sure.
That sounds great.
How about that?
Hey.
Yeah.
Whoa, we're back.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
It's good to be
Whoa.
back. I didn't like being gone. No,
No,
You weren't a fan?
I'm not a
Scared.
fan
it was scary.
of
I was
being
scared.
gone.
Scared of the dark.
Jay Marshall says, "I see a cool skull drawing." Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because there is one
Thank you.
Yeah.
done by good old friend Zach here.
That's right.
Is that a saber-tooth tiger?
Yeah, you did it. I
You
just
guessed
kinda
it.
keep it loose.
The saber-tooth tiger, you know, besides like the human skulls, it's the most identifiable skull.
It's pretty identifiable. T-Rex skull.
Yeah,
Yeah, very.
that's a popular one.
That's a popular one.
Real quick. Let's see. Lotus Clock says, "So is that's what left of the cat after the rain?" Yeah, one of those. Like,
yeah.
we're gonna upset Izzy, as she mentioned, but yeah,
This is the
one of
ass
the cats came in hot.
Yeah.
that we were talking
Coming in
about.
hot.
So how was everyone's break? Mine was, boy, it was great.
Lovely.
I like really, you know, I ran some errands. I managed to file my taxes for next year. I got some gardening done. I did some traveling. It's
Wow.
fantastic.
That was like
How about
10 minutes we were gone.
Yeah, I work quick. How about you guys? What'd you guys get done?
I went and I tried to coax a little kitty out from under a couch for like a hot second, and then
Is that Cookie?
that is Cookie.
I want to meet that cat.
I got into NFTs. And then
oh no.
it crashed immediately. The market crashed, and so then
Yeah, that sounds about right time frame. You know,
Yeah.
about 10 minutes.
That's about how the NFT world works.
So I'll suck your dick for like $5.
Oh.
Lady Luck.
I'm a dead man.
I'm a dead
Have either
man.
of you ever seen Detroiters?
I saw a clip of it recently. We have it on one of the streaming services now. I'm like, that shit.
I haven't seen much, but I feel like it's worth checking out because it's just more.
Yeah.
You know, more of the same. We're obviously talking about, for the viewers, I think you should leave Tim Robinson type stuff. So he has another show that isn't as well known, but it's still pretty popular amongst people who have seen it.
Yeah, people who are fans of Tim Robinson tend to be fans of Detroiters.
Also, Bella Rock says Zach draws good. Buy our t-shirts. Yes, he does. We'll you can plug those now if you want, but you definitely should plug them at the end of the show.
That's a great idea. Bell Rocket, if you're willing to provide a link in the chat, she and I have lately, we got a screen printing kit, and we've been making these shirts with some of the designs that she and I make.
They're great. I actually meant to wear mine today that I bought, but I forgot. So next time. It's fine if you forget because I still have the shirt. So, you know, that opportunity is not missed.
That's right.
There you go. You could plug in next time. So my check is not wasted.
This is a bona fide DrawBomb plug.
You're going to get that DrawBomb bump.
Good classic.
That's right. You're gonna get a whole extra eyeball on that website.
Damn, how about that?
Enjoy.
Lotus Clock says, Ian, draw the NFT monkey. I think he's just referring to Bored Apes.
I refuse.
What?
I will not.
Why? Everyone has one. Paris Hilton even has one.
Eminem has one.
Jimmy Fallon has one.
Seth Green had one.
There it is. And he's really hoping he gets it back soon so he can continue to make his cartoon no one will watch.
All my apes gone.
It's gonna be a sitcom. That's a sitcom I'm writing. All My Apes.
It's written though by an AI. The script is written by an AI.
Yeah.
One ape at a
and someone
time.
stole my apes, so I can't make it anymore. He owns all the DVD box sets because he stole my ape.
That's right.
Let's see what else we got in the chat. Okay, Belbo Rock, drop that link. Click it out. Click it. Check it out. They're
Click
awesome.
it.
There's new stuff. It's good stuff. We'll
Swear to
plug
God,
it again
click
at the end of the show, but it's great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love these things. They're oh my god.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Yeah, they're great. They fit really good. They're good shirts. We make them.
Oh.
We craft them with love.
They have holes for your heads. They have holes for your arms.
You're supposed
They
and a
might
body
even-
hole too.
They might even have a body hole.
They have a body hole at the bottom. They're great. They are, they're great shirts. Jay Marshall says they were not fungible. Yeah. What do you guys prefer, fungible tokens or non-fungible tokens?
I
Yeah.
like
Personally.
my fungus
I like.
token. Like, I don't know. What type of culture are we talking about here? I'd like a yeast token if you got it. Or some cordyceps. Do you take cordyceps?
I
Are you
like a
doing, kind of mushroom
portobello.
NFT.
I don't know. You're talking
The
about
fungibles. Fungibles. One time I didn't wear shoes in the public shower and I got fungible toes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I really should start wearing some shits like that for my showers.
Get a crack.
I got some cracks for you.
Sometimes
Hey.
when I'm not feeling well, can't make it to the toilet, I just vomit in a crock.
Guys,
Anyways.
speaking of Crocs,
That's a deep cut right there.
That's a deep cut. Only
Speaking
real
of-
ones will know.
Yeah. Only real DrawBomb fans will recognize.
Let's hear about that deep cut, Ian.
oh, I was saying, speaking of Crocs, it wasn't a deep cut. It was a segue.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
it's almost as good.
But if you guys want
Speaking of Crocs, what
Speaking
is
of
the
Crocs.
deal with those big reptiles, huh?
Speaking of Crocs, if y'all remember, like 40 minutes ago, Leviathan Den sent us $15. Well,
Sure did.
we went ahead and we spent that.
You're probably wondering what we do with that money, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
We don't-
oh, what lavish lifestyles do you guys live? New cars, mansions, all that. No, you're wrong. That's not what we do with it.
Clearly, the
We put it-
economy has been good for artists lately, especially.
Yeah,
I'm looking
especially
at
with
you,
the new
HBO.
AIs, artists got a lot going for them.
That's right. So we spent that hard-earned money that was given to us really easily, and we bought an animal with it, and we we have a charitable side to ourselves, and you know what we do is we adopt animals that are sort of in bad situations, and we give them a home, we give them a place to stay, and we just sort of make sure that they live a comfortable, happy life, and we call it Critter Cam. And so we ended up buying an animal with that money that Leviathan Den sent us, and I think we should go keep up to date on these critters. What do you fellas say?
I always enjoy taking a peek and seeing their cute little faces as they roll around in the muck.
I like
The beautiful farm we provided for them.
Oh, beautiful animal.
Oh gosh, what's more beautiful than an animal?
Oh, beautiful.
Right. Beautiful.
I think we're gonna go to Critter Cam. What do you say, fellas?
Okay.
Bobble, beeble, bobble.
Well, the cam's on the. I don't know if we've switched or not.
We sure did. We switched, and we have a live feed for you now, Brandon. To look.
Okay. Wow.
Wham.
Hey guys.
Hey there.
Well, hello there. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much, Leviathan Den, for purchasing my fat ass. I do appreciate you saving me from the slaughterhouse.
Wow. You seem like a classy fella. What's your name?
Oh, my name. I am I'm of a higher order than the rest of you. My name is Glenn T.F. Hampstead. The TF, it's gibberish to me. My old master named it. It was teriyaki flavor. But who knows what it means?
I feel like whoever owned you was like big on eating you jokes. Like that's like your whole. He's got ham in the title. He's got teriyaki flavor.
Yeah, he really gave you the works.
You have a whole mess of flies above your head. You got like
You are filthy.
these were not here before. What?
You're like Pigpen from Peanuts.
These are my friends. They keep me company when I'm feeling lonely. The dark.
Oh,
night.
you're friends with them, is that right?
Yes.
Name them all.
Name every friend.
Eeny, meeny, miny, and mo.
Did one of them
Okay,
go
great.
to the
That's
market?
4 of them. Now, can you name the other 37?
Yes. 3.193476623.
This guy's a numbers guy.
Yeah.
If you
Is he
want.
counting cards right now? Am I supposed to kick him out?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can, but that would be
rough 'em up.
money very poorly spent.
Look, I honestly, the numbers started throwing me off. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm like an emotion, you know? I'm into that sort of thing.
You follow your heart. Yes, I understand. My heart has quite a few valves more than yours, so I can see that your heart is not as big as mine. For I am a pig.
Do pigs got extra valves? Is that a real thing?
I don't know. I'm pretty
I
sure
think
my
it's just
heart
got
is,
the
my
one.
heart's as big as the squirrel.
P-I-G-I. One vowel.
Oh, vowels. I thought he was saying valves. You know, like, are you familiar with hearts?
The guys who make that digital storefront for video games?
Yes.
Yes, that one.
That's where I get all my games. If I can't get them off itch.
What do you think would come out of the man if you turned the faucet? The handle on the back of his head.
Is this a riddle? or
No,
something?
I'm just curious. What would come out of him?
Man, 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, is walking on the legs as a baby. 2 in the evening is 2 legs as an adult, and then 3 in the afternoon is with a cane. It's man.
Whoa, you're good.
Thank you,
We should
thank you.
do an escape room sometime.
Oh, I'm down. That would be great.
We could start by escaping this fence that seems pretty
Oh yeah.
pretty wide. I mean, look at that tiger back there. Like it's like he could walk right through, right?
You know, Farmer John did mention that there was a key hidden in a page in one of the books.
I was wondering why there was a pile of books in the middle of a farm, but it's all adding up.
Yeah, I think so. I think this one message scrawled into this post over here is telling us we gotta go to a certain page in Gravity's Rainbow, and we'll find the next clue in there.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Wow,
you know,
I really
I'm lost, but
I expected him to contribute
votes
more
are in.
with all of his purple prose and stuff.
I think, you know, I kind of just wasn't paying attention for half of that, but you did sound very convincing. Like you knew what you were talking about, so I'm on board. You did buy me after all with money.
we didn't buy you.
I didn't buy you.
We were purchased as well.
Yeah.
Then I-
Glenn, are you able to hear? Are you able to hear us when your head's submerged? That's a question I have for you. I guess your ears are still above the slop level.
Yeah.
There you go.
What are you eating? What's in there? What's for dinner?
Are you eating or are you looking for something? Did you drop your keys in there?
Oh, I'm chowing down on some delicious corn cobs, some carrots, some old potatoes, just basically produce that Farmer John has no need for.
That's
Wow.
wow. That looks like shit. What you're eating there? It just looks like a big old pile of shit.
It tastes like shit. I love it.
Well then.
I eat shit all day, my friend. Oh, I'm ravenous.
but you're into
for
it.
shit. I love
You're into
eating
it, right?
shit.
I mean, I will be honest, they don't feed me enough. The lump in my stomach is a big pile of shit that I found too, but I did not enjoy
Oh
it.
no. I actually
a piece of shit.
Farmer John, is this against TOS showing this pig eating this big pile of slop right here? If he said it tastes like shit and it looks like shit, you know?
Some of it's shit. I would say a good 60-40 of it is shit.
Oh boy. This might
Wow.
be against TOS.
You're allowed to eat
100%
shit, just
is.
not allowed to poop shit on Twitch.
I'm allowed to
Not
poop
allowed
shit.
to poop shit. Yeah, you're not allowed to poop shit on Twitch, but here we are. Yet I'm pooping my shit, and I'm just.
Real quick, Farmer John's holding up a monitor. Can any
Oh,
of us?
yeah.
Can you read? Can
I
any of
believe
you
we've
read?
established my illiteracy in a previous episode.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure, but I'm willing to go with it. I'm willing to pretend I'm literate at least for now. What are we looking at here?
Let's see. Bella Rocket says
Oh, okay.
Glenn's flies are a status symbol. Okay.
Yes.
The status is that you smell like dookie.
Yeah. My status symbol is I just got the new iPhone.
Is that it in your hands right there?
No, this is... what I do with this is none of your business.
Okay. You know, everyone's got their own nut. I get it. I won't even question it.
That's right.
I got an iPhone once, but it turns out they're very hard to use when you have no limbs.
Yeah, it's not easy. My little tiny hands don't generate all the body whatever necessary to press the buttons. So sometimes I'm like, I have to put in extra work. It's not ideal, but It's fine. I live with it. It's the status symbol, really. You know, I gotta flex. Ever since, you know, we got taken in on this farm, I've had a lot of free time, so I spent a lot of it browsing around online, shopping.
Oh, yeah, okay, well that's good. What kind of things do you buy?
Oh, what don't I? I found that there was a credit card already logged in, so I was like, you know, Sky Mall's the limit.
Jackpot.
That's right.
Could you buy some snake food on there? I don't want to eat any more piles of shit.
Yeah, sure, I got you covered. In fact, I've been secretly financing a lot of us some slightly better grub.
I'm good with the shit. If you guys, I'll eat whatever you shit on out. I'll eat it.
Well,
I've been trying to eat. I've been eating a steady stream of new animals that get added to the farm every so often, but you know, once they've been here a while, I feel bad doing it. I just feel like we've bonded too much. You know,
once you know their names, it's kind of awkward.
Exactly. So Glenn, you're safe.
Hey, yeah. I feel pretty good about this. At all. You know, it's at least I'm not, you know, stuck in the whatever trailer I was before this.
You were in a trailer?
Yes, it said something like, I think it was French, slaughter, something, hose.
Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Is that German?
Slaughter. I don't know. Some bloke kept calling it a charnel house. I don't know what that was, so
You're the first person here who hasn't been found on a playground. That makes you a special member of our little society here. As we've established last episode.
Well,
All of
yeah,
us.
I mean, try and get rid of me. This trough is pretty heavy.
Jay Marshall says, "Yay, there's a snake." Yeah, thanks for having me. Love the fans.
Who's that?
Love the fans.
What is that noise? Oh.
What is
What?
that?
I think that was all the flies. I don't know.
Oh my
Where that's
god, were the
coming from.
flies dying en masse?
No, they were cheering me on. They're also snake fans, I assume. I don't know. I'm just basing this on context. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know.
well then.
Is there a live studio audience or something? What? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, this is like the most expensive bit they've done on the whole thing. I've seen this stream. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty low budget.
I don't know why they, like, I'm using their credit card. You know. You're eating the
I
animals.
rerouted all their Twitch payments to go to my bank account. Unfortunately, there aren't many.
No, it's like, it's not a lot. It's quite sad.
Bubba Rocket says, "Why can't you eat shit on Twitch? What if you blur it out like the hentais?"
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I saw Dark Side Phil eat shit plenty of times.
I don't know. Maybe we'll try to take a dump on the stream and see how that goes.
Yeah. Next stream, we're gonna make special preparations this week, and next stream we'll all take a dump right into a toilet. We'll have cameras set up.
We'll put the camera inside the toilet so you get that up close view of what's going on.
Just
Sounds
straight.
educational.
First it's just a pucker, and then
And
soon it's just a mass of on covering the screen.
Lotus Clock says, "I thought that was an armadillo in the snake's belly." Well, I've eaten my fair share, but you know, the doctor said I should really lay off of shelled creatures. They don't digest as well. I like to go for the soft, the little, yeah, like a nice, like, well, there's a pig right behind me, so I won't say that. Just soft creatures. That's what I like.
Who you calling it a pig?
Glenn, you're.
yeah.
Do you not identify as a pig?
I am a
What? Oh, okay. Well, then you. Yeah, I was calling you a pig.
I forgot.
But yeah.
You
know, I
forgot
like
what
to-
you were? Like, you forgot that you were...
When I'm in the trough, when I'm in my
is your
trough, I just becomes something else.
It's like a
Is your
deprivation
slop
chamber.
like a sensory, like a sensory deprivation tank? when you're in there, are you where do you go?
No, it's not a matter of going somewhere. It's just a matter of a new state of being.
Well, I'll tell you what. After my 4:30 hot stone massage, I want to turn into deprivation trough.
That's pretty much it.
You got it pretty good. You got the hookup with that card you found.
Yeah.
In the chat, SpawnF says, "I fucking love that squirrel character." Wow, more fans.
Hey.
Thank you.
Is that
Thank
the
you.
What the fuck
Thank
is
you.
that?
I don't know who it is, but if they're cheering for me, I'm gonna take it. Oh, what's my catchphrase? Hold on. That's my line. That's my catchphrase.
I'm nuts. Sorry, I'm just trying to like workshop
Yeah.
some
No, I
things
think that's
for you.
good. I think that's good. You should go for that.
Are we supposed to have catchphrases? I didn't. No one
I
told
don't know.
me. I just
There's a studio audience now, and so anything's possible at this point.
up until last week, I was the only reptile in this establishment. So I just, I
Who's the other reptile?
there's that turtle back there. I think he said his name was Turtle.
Wait, I thought turtles were fishes.
No. People make that mistake a lot, but you see, there are animals that live in and under the water that are not fish.
Oh my god. I wish there was a theme song for a fun and entertaining lesson like this. Maybe something
Too
that
bad
says
there's not.
science rules somewhere in it.
Do you when Glenn's head is under the slop, do you think he's a fish?
I mean, he doesn't not look like a fish when he's like that.
I could pretend to be a fish.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Glub glub, glub glub. No, see, I guess I'm not much of an actor, but glub glub, glub. Yes.
Honestly, by your voice and cadence, I expected you to be some kind of actor.
I expected him to
Thank you
sort
for
of
flatter me.
break into song, like start doing that, da 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 da. Bam, bam.
Glub glub, glub glub.
Under the slop.
Under the slap.
It's so much
I'm
better.
really curious what's in there. I feel like
I'm gonna listen to some pop. Under the slap.
the moment he walks away from that slop, I'm gonna dip my face in there and see what secrets lie within the trough.
All right, but remember, after my 4:30 hot stone, I'm in there.
You guys want
Okay,
to know
fine.
what's
Yeah,
in
you're
here?
penciled in.
Guys want to know what's so good about the trough?
I'm
What's
dying
that?
to know.
It came straight from Willem Dafoe's septic tank.
Oh God, that seems expensive and disgusting.
No.
Bet you there's a market for that.
Glem teriyaki flavor Hampstead.
They say never meet your heroes. And I also think they say don't make a sensory deprivation chamber out of their excrement.
Yeah, they do say that. I think.
He's not a hero. He's the Green Goblin. He's a terrifying villain.
Yeah, he's a villain. You're confused about what's heroes and villains. Like that Beach Boys song. I think.
Look, in my Draco Malfoy / fan fiction,
Yeah,
I establish
very confused.
that anybody can redeem themselves.
What's the title of that fan fiction again? I forgot. I did read it. It's beautiful.
Oh, wands hard like ivory.
Yeah, that's right. How did I forget such a beautiful name?
It's very poetic.
Zone Dog says, "Pig, snake, squirrel. That's nuts. 2 trough. Sick." I don't know what he's. It feels insulting, honestly, to all of us.
Yes.
To have a man
Triggering.
kind of
to me.
culturally appropriate some of our things. Not a fan.
Yeah.
What else? One says, next I could imagine one fish that flops when it talks. Well, sure, yeah, that's what a fish would do.
Yeah. Here's the thing you don't know about fish, though. They're all pricks. Every fish I've met, just a real asshole.
What about that turtle back there? He's a fish. Wait, no. We established, nope, not a fish. Never mind.
No, I actually haven't, we haven't talked yet.
He's been here for a week. You haven't talked to the turtle?
Look, okay, I'm a busy guy, okay? There's like 8 of you here, okay? I can't talk to everybody.
What do you mean you? You're just reptiles?
You know, yeah, like, there's only one snake in here. Don't act like I'm offending you or something like that. Don't start
There was
pulling
a
that on
third
me.
reptile, but I ate him earlier, so
Oh boy.
probably not good for our numbers, but whatever.
Taste.
So people are pitching slogans for some of us. Jay Marshall says, that's trophific. What do you think, Glenn? Is that something you'd say?
Yeah, give it a test run.
Glenn. Oh no, is he drowning?
He might just be.
Glenn.
What?
Oh, thank God.
Sorry, I was
I was
really
worried.
focusing on a corn cob.
Yeah, you know, it's like bobbing for apples. They get away from you sometimes. You're not using your arms. You're just going head first. No, Jay Marshall was trying to pitch some slogans for you. How about we feel like you should dry run them.
Oh, I see.
Try
that. I see that.
saying that's trophific.
That's trophific. Or
How do you feel?
How did that feel?
feels sloppy.
Good sloppy, like
Okay, is
trough
this like-
sloppy, or
This is like Adam's Family, where like a normally negative word means something good. Like
yeah? Are you
For
like
pig,
Wednesday
sloppy,
torturing Dudley or whatever his name is, but like you're all having a good time with it?
is sloppy like a positive descriptor for pigs?
Yeah, I guess so. Look at me. I'm a
Oh,
pig.
I'm looking at you.
Covered in
I
shit.
try not to.
I can't look away.
Well, it's because you're trying to eat him, aren't you?
Well, you know, now I feel like I know him, so no. But I was planning on it. You know, if they wouldn't have cut to Critter Cam, and I probably would have.
Yeah, we were
We
we were all just passing by each other, and then the camera turned on, and we were told to stop walking.
Well, they have a BB gun they shoot at us when we don't interact with each other.
Yeah. Particularly around this time of the day, during this day of the week.
Gosh, you know, I relax all week long, and then Mondays at 8 p.m. show up, and I better be on, or it's, you know, not good for us.
Every morning I look at myself in the mirror and I put on the clown makeup very slowly while listening to Wild Horses. Or Goodbye Horses, or whatever the fuck that song is.
I mean,
I think
he
it's
wasn't
wild
putting,
horses.
No, it's Goodbye Horses, but he
Oh,
wasn't
it is.
putting on clown makeup.
No, I know. I started just combining a bunch of different references into one thing.
Yeah, that was a whole amalgamation of things.
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of things.
I was trying to sort of do like a Quentin Tarantino, where I steal a bunch of different things and I mash them together to make an original thing.
Jay Marshall, when you were referencing Wednesday Adams' brother, you called him Dudley. He says, I think you mean Pugsley. And he's right. As an avid Adams Family fan, you are very incorrect.
No,
His name is
actually,
Pugsley.
I am correct. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Mandela effect, but I'm actually from a different universe. And in my universe, Dudley was correct.
Are you from the Extreme universe instead of it's the movie with Chris Pratt.
That's right. Yeah.
It's not from this world.
And also Nelson Mandela.
Extreme Team.
Nelson Mandela's never went to jail or anything like that. He actually got a cool watch. He's doing fine.
Isn't that the universe
J.K.
where
Rowling was actually a transgendered hobo.
What?
I also think it's the. I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I also I think that's the universe where Sinbad was in the Berenstein Bears movie. Right.
That's right.
Yes.
Also, Macaulay Culkin's brother was in all the Home Alones instead of Macaulay Culkin. They just cut straight to the chase and had
Macaulay
him be the
Culkin's
star.
brother actually is in the Home Alones.
What?
He is. He plays the little kid that pees the bed.
Oh. Well,
He's only in like a scene or two.
in my universe, he's the main guy. Like they cut to the
Oh, okay.
chase, and he's the star of the things now.
In your universe, Macaulay Culkin's brother is Joe Pesci's role.
That's right. In my movie, Home Alone's about a bunch of children trying to break into two small-time crooks' houses.
I'd watch that. I'll watch that.
That's right. It's just a bunch of old men beating up children. It's like Assault on Precinct 13, but it's a bunch of kids instead of like creepy apocalypse gang.
The
members.
booby traps would really not have to be as intense. It could just straight up be like they have a bat and they swing it at them.
Yeah. They just half of the movie is them just kicking kids out off of like they have these ladders set up against windows and they just kick the ladders over while the kids climbing them. That's like half the movie.
It takes a small child a while to climb a ladder too, so it's way more slow paced than you'd expect.
Yeah, they got a
Especially
lot of
if you
time.
break the legs beforehand.
Oh yeah, they break at least 3 legs.
That's true, Glenn.
Hey Glenn,
Farmer
have you
John
ever,
seems to be waving his arm. Oh no, go ahead. I
oh,
don't care about
have you
this
ever
guy.
you ever eaten a person?
Correct.
Okay, moving on.
I had a cold tooth one time.
No further questions.
You need at least 16 pigs to finish the job in one sitting, that's what I've heard. So be wary of any man who keeps a pig farm. They'll go through a body that weighs 200 pounds in about 8 minutes. That means a single pig can consume 2 pounds of uncooked flesh every minute. Hence the expression, as greedy as a pig.
You want to keep going?
What do you think about that?
You really memorized that whole line.
That's the end of it. No, I didn't. I have
I was-
IMDb pulled up.
I knew you were. I could tell you were reading it, and I was like, I wonder how far. I want him to do the whole quote. I want him to get to the part where he's like,
That was the end of the quote.
a pig will chew through a bone like butter. That's like my favorite.
Yeah,
monologue.
I felt like it'd be weird to go through the whole thing. If I were Ian, I would have
You would've-
started. at the
I would have
beginning.
100% done it. I mean, I still have that notepad
Ian would have
file.
quoted. Ian would have quoted the whole movie from the beginning and then gotten to that scene.
That's right.
We need to relate to Farmer John that if he were to feed me any human bodies, he needs to pull their teeth out first.
Right. For the piggy's digestion.
I heard
For my
Ian's,
digestion.
Ian still got the entire script for B movie saved on a notepad file on his computer for occasions.
He's got it loaded up just in case.
That's right, ready to fire.
Well, on that note, Farmer John's waving the BB gun at me like if we don't stop talking, he's going to start firing on us.
Oh my. Okay, well.
I've learned the hard way. I'll tell you that much.
That's true. We've killed animals in the past. We will do it again, and not for like punishment or food. Just because sometimes you want to feel in control of your life.
We haven't done it. Personally.
No,
we hire people
DrawBomb.
to do that.
Yeah, DrawBomb Productions has bankrolled people to do it so that we can
Right.
watch and we can feel powerful. We
Part of
haven't
the payment.
personally.
Yeah, well, yeah. We have a second critter cam. It's on the dark web.
Yeah, it's yeah. You'll find it. If you go get yourself a Tor browser, you'll find it.
Swanif says, what does the IRL word ban do? You can choose words that we're not allowed to say while we talk.
Yes.
Especially if you pick one that a popular thing to do is pick one that we've been like drop that during us talking about a very specific topic and really make like an obstacle for us.
Yeah.
It's a pretty common way. Lotus Clock says, is it true that pigs are genetically compatible with amphibians? God, I hope not. That seems
Yeah.
like a nightmare creature that would result.
I don't know. I'd have to go searching through a clutch of pig eggs again to really find out and like really get to the bottom of it.
I keep a bunch
That'll
of
be the
pig
next
eggs in the basement, so I'll go.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
My pigs, I usually like watch them turn from pig poles into full-fledged pigs.
Swanif has just banned the word
Like.
so that's the last time we'll say that. It's gonna be hard because I use it as a filler word, so I'm gonna do it by mistake.
Yeah,
I speak like a valley girl.
Oh, you just did it!
I haven't started the timer yet. I'm gonna start the timer in just a moment. But I have, as I've been editing these highlight reels together for the YouTube channel, I have noticed the frequency with which I'm just constantly going like, and this like, and that and the other like. So this would be good practice for us. I'm gonna start. I haven't started the timer yet. I'm starting the timer.
Sorry. I like. Oh, oops! I did it too. Fuck!
This is gonna be a hard one.
I thought it was fun how Zach said it like in the first 3 words since it became a thing. But all right, the timer has not started yet. I'm sorry, Ian. Like, please don't yell at me later. Like, I would be so hurt.
Oh my god, like, I can't believe, like, you would, like, do that, like... Alright, starting the timer now. Say your words carefully.
So much.
Oh my gosh. We have to start the timer over.
Oh no.
Oh no, Zach, look at what
Oh
you've done.
no, I'm a selfish pig.
I said the word look and then I immediately like recoiled like I did something wrong.
No, I did something wrong.
You messed up.
I fucked up.
You made us look one with fools.
Zach, I enjoy your saber-tooth skeleton drawings. Cool.
It's
Thank
quite
you very much.
a nice X-ray.
You don't really.
The caveman's just like, I don't know about that.
It's kind of interesting to think about the words I have to use.
Yeah, this is the
Before I
hardest
say that.
IRL word ban yet, because normally it's something such as the word map or something along those lines. But this one
understood the assignment and really shut us down. And it's really you know gotten
really took
into
the
our
screws to us.
normal momentum.
This is good though,
I will
because
say,
watching
go
the
ahead.
highlights made me think to myself, I need to use that word a lot less because, oh my gosh, it's bad.
I think you know, or that is like super common and like, oh shit. You don't have to restart the timer.
You know,
Just
we're
get
making it
shamed.
harder for ourselves if we're just talking.
Well,
That's
that's
true. If we
the
just
point.
sit silent, if
That
we
defeats the
just sit
purpose of the
silently and stare
IRL
at the
word
screen,
ban.
then we'll win every time. It's
That
great.
defeats let's solve all of our problems
Sure.
by just completely cheesing it.
All word
Yeah.
ban.
Come on. I'm
The all word ban.
try hard win man.
Try hard Windman?
Try hard Winman at your service.
I knew your
Hello.
I knew your father. Alfred
Yeah.
Windman.
Oh.
Who's the guy who gives it his all without plan? It's the try hard, a win man.
It needed that little thing at the end.
Yeah, you
Wow.
need
Wow.
the
How about that?
brum.
Ian, do you think we should plug some things?
Brandon, do you have anything you want to plug?
I do. I do.
Do you have anything
Tomorrow-
you've enjoyed?
Oh, anything I've enjoyed?
No, I'm just kidding. The word is in there in that sentence.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I cut you off. I know you're gonna.
No, you're good. I have a channel on Twitch. You're watching it now. Boy, it's quality. And tomorrow we're doing Dungeons and Dragons, or Dungeons and DrawBombs, as we like to call it.
Yeah.
We've been working hard on it. We actually had things set up a couple weeks ago to do it, but the internet said no, so we're trying again. And I think this time it's gonna be the real deal. So
We
you should
have
tune in
dropped-
tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Yes, we have a trailer. We should actually.
Well, I was gonna
should we
say,
play that?
we have dropped so few frames this particular broadcast.
Wow.
It bodes well. Knock on wood.
Ian called the internet people and gave them hell. He really like.
I made him
They were
cry.
shaking. They were shaking in their boots. They cried more than Ian cries on a normal DrawBomb stream, which
Yeah.
is a lot.
Yeah, we
Cry
made
so
him
much.
cry twice. What a little bitch.
Yeah. So, everyone, please tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's gonna be awesome. We put a lot of work into it.
Yes.
It's gonna be more fun with people in the chat. So please
Yes.
join us.
Thanks for having me, guys. I had a good time.
I'm glad
Zach,
you
you're
did.
welcome back anytime. We love having you. It's a good thing I love having you here instead of just the other word.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then I get in trouble.
I know, it's alright. I appreciate it. I understand what you're trying to say to me. Is as if
Lotus-
we are unable to say a certain word.
There is a word we're not able to say.
Yeah.
Lotus Clock says Schmizzard the Wizard. That's right. It's Branthor and Branthor the great and Schmizzard the Wizard.
Correct.
They're going on a journey. And you should check in tomorrow and join us because it's gonna be a fun time.
Come
Ian.
along and ride on a fantastic voyage.
Do you have anything to plug? Besides Dungeons and DrawBombs.
Dungeons and DrawBombs tomorrow, and I can't really think of anything more other than like the word like suck my fucking dick did fuck you like.
We did
No,
it.
that's it. That's all I got. Dungeons and DrawBombs tomorrow. The Kickstarter for the comic isn't out yet, but when that is, I'll be sure to make a big hubbub about it. I'll make a big to-do.
And finally, for our honored guest, Zach, do you have anything to plug? You mentioned a little bit earlier. I think you should bring that up again. And if you have anything else besides that, you can add that on top as well. But
Yes.
Bell Rocket and I have a little Etsy shop where we do screen printed t-shirts and tote bags and sweatshirts, and they're all really cute stuff. I hope you check it out. Please check it out. I
They're
need
awesome.
to make money and be able to eat. I don't want to go starving. But in all seriousness, I'm very proud of the stuff that we've been making. We've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, check it out. It's great.
I just dropped the link in the chat again. Definitely check it out. It's quality stuff. It's awesome. I own one of their shirts. I'm not wearing it now because I keep it in a case where it cannot be damaged because I love it so much.
Hermetically
Just kidding.
sealed.
Yeah, exactly. I'll wear it next week. But check it out. They have lots of great stuff, and the shop's growing all the time. It's
Go
awesome.
buy a shirt.
Rocket
Yeah, what are you, too
shit,
good for
do it
shirts?
already?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking A.
Think you're better than the shirts?
Get
What, are you
a-
trying to free the nipple all the time? No.
Get a
Sometimes you gotta wear a shirt. You got a job
goddamn
interview.
shirt.
You need a shirt for that.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
Go to their store.
Go get a
Noodles Co. on Etsy. Links in the chat. Check it out.
shirt. Get
Good
a
stuff. At least take a
goddamn
look.
shirt. Damn it.
All
Yeah.
the chatters are shirtless and it annoys me. And it's time they put a shirt on.
Yeah, we've spoken one by one with everyone in the chat, and they are all without shirt, and that bugs me. And so now's your opportunity.
Yeah. When
Clothe
they
up
have that phrase that is similar to take the shirt off my back, they took it quite literally.
Now you can buy the shirt off Zach's back and own
Yeah.
it.
Every shirt is pre-worn by Zach.
We place every shirt on his back.
Yeah.
He doesn't wear it normally. He just like hunches over like a table.
Yeah,
we have the shirt on his back.
We're just gonna
we
go.
have to make it somehow. We have to make the shirt somehow. So we just kind of like, it's one of those like live sushi tables. Oh, I said it.
Oh, are you just? That's
Oh,
okay. No, you're allowed to now.
timer's
That
up.
timer's up.
Oh.
So you're just like a nude man laying on a table with a bunch of screen printed shirts all over you.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we just do it like that. That's how we do it.
I love
I'm
it.
proud
I
of
love
by
it.
the end,
And then
but
people pick up
I
the
didn't-
shirts with chopsticks and then load them into t-shirt cannons and then shoot them somewhere.
yeah.
It's really like it costs a lot of money to do all this. All the moving pieces, the staff. You
What?
lose money on this, don't you?
When I
Yeah,
think
that's why
about the
shirt is
budget,
so-
when I think about the budget of this show and what we've been spending the money on, the Critter Cam, the animals that the snake's apparently been eating, the credit card that apparently has still been logged into various websites that the squirrel is using, paying for this t-shirt service. I'm starting to wonder why I think I know why our books are so fucked.
What's the answer? I don't know.
We're not going hard enough with the crazy promo t-shirt cannons.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, I think that's right. We should buy more stuff. That would solve this problem.
Go buy some of their damn shirts, and then
Did you
also
say one of our cards are still live? That explains. I've been having somebody buy 10-gallon bags of acorns from Amazon on my account. I don't know why that's happening. I've tried to dispute it, but
yeah, and all the porn that I keep finding on mine is definitely from the same person, for sure.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah, that's probably true.
Anyways, we should probably go now, right?
I think it's time to go.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Thanks, Zach, for joining us. We appreciate you. You're awesome.
Yeah, thank
Come
you.
back anytime.
Thanks for
So much
being here.
having me, guys. I had a blast.
Thanks everybody from the chat. Spawn F, Lotus Clock, Bell Rocket, Jay Marshall. We got
Den.
Lotus. Oh yeah, Leviathan Den.
Zone
I think I said Lotus Clock
Dog.
already. Zone Dog, who actually
Crazy Kyle.
subscribed during the Critter Cam, but I didn't want
Yes.
to break character because we're so pure.
Yeah, because we were totally keeping kayfabe that entire time.
Yeah, near the end we're just doing our own voices.
Yeah.
Really called the Ian at one point towards the end. Not
You know,
even his full name.
At one point, you straight up forgot you were a pig, and then we
I
referred
don't
to
know
you
what
as a
you're talking
pig, and then you were like, "Who?"
I think yeah, no, it's hard. We're all trying to, bring
We're all
the
trying
feeling we're alive,
make
but
it-
sometimes.
Try to make it in this wild.
Have we almost
world.
made it yet? Are we almost there?
Are we? Are we gonna make it, Daddy Director?
Oh, looks like we made it.
Wow, that's great. The show's over because we made it.
Hey,
Looks
goodbye,
like
everybody.
we
I love you
made
so much.
it.
I love you, everybody.